Same as spirituality, we have belief and we have faith in divine source, and we trust in life. You understand? That's how it works. So all these are all the parallels between spirituality and religion, how they speak to each other, right? However, two different animals expressing the same thing differently. You understand? Yeah. So, stillness and surrender is one of the big things. Expansion of light happens through openness, alignment, and remembrance. Remembering that you are divine, that you're not a sinner. You see, you need to understand that religion is man made. God is, or divine source is not man made. Human beings have created a God in their own image, and they made God this human type of being that has needs. These needs to have your attention. This God needs you to be disciplined. This God needs you to do certain things. They created this human God kind of thing, you understand? But divine source doesn't work like that, and it's even shown. Look at the world. Even those people that are not living according to the 10 commandments of the Bible, or living in the so-called in the darkness, are also provided for. They also have fulfillment. It just shows that God is neither here or there. God is neutral. God accepts all because love is neutral. Love does not give conditions. You must, if you love me, to show your love, you need to do this. You understand? You need to be this good person. You need to go to this church. You need to do all those things. That is not true godliness. God doesn't care what's going on here. Divine source has given you the game. Play the game the way you want to play it. But remember who you are, that you are part of God, that you are supposed to be living according to that alignment to God, right? So if you truly believe in divine source, you will believe in oneness. You believe in not harming others as well, because that's speaking against oneness, speaking against what Jesus Christ taught people, right? In the Bible, it speaks about Jesus Christ saying that harm none. Don't harm any being, any person. Every person needs to be loved and appreciate people, forgiveness, and all those nice things. And here we go as Christians, going and harming other people, harming other beings, doing things that are against our own teachings, and we say that we are Christians. You understand? And I'm not Christian. I'm just talking about, for example, in terms of how Christians really think, right? You want to go to church every Sunday. You are taught about the Bible. You're taught about Christ consciousness, Jesus teachings, but you don't live it. Just on Sunday, oh my God, forgive me, Lord, for all the sins that I've done. And then that's it. And you forget about that you are divine for the whole week. You're doing things that are hateful, things that are against all the teachings that you say that you believe in. Because Christianity now is just a political affiliation now. I'm Christian. Yes, I'm Christian, but I'm not really living it. You get what I'm trying to say? So that's the separatism that you put from our belief systems and our actions. Your belief system and your actions should be working together. They should be aligning. Safi, thank you for joining my live. They should be aligning your belief systems, what you believe about the world and life, about God and about love and life, should be in your life actions as well. Not only in you going every Sunday to church and you're saying that you're Christian, but you're not living it. You're not living love, because Jesus Christ is about love, compassion. Even that blood covenant, the crucifix, when they crucified him and all those things, show that how much love that he actually has for people. But people don't have love for themselves and for other people, but they call themselves Christians. It's a sad state of affairs. It's very sad. As I said earlier on, I spoke about the darkness, spoke about the light. The light is about oneness, about enoughness, about sharing, about love. The light is about not having, the darkness is about not having enough. It's about lack. Most people say they're Christian, but they live in darkness. They say they're Christians, but they live in darkness. You see my point? So what's the point you saying you're Christian when you're going you're going against everything that Jesus Christ taught, even in the Christian Bible? Christ consciousness is about love, but you're not living in love. You're living in the darkness. You're living in separation. Then only on Sunday, you're going to church and oh God, forgive me for all the sins that I've done. Right? Then you go back again Monday till Saturday doing the very same things, because you believe that it's just me confessing my sins and then I'm clear. So will there ever be progress in your life experience? Will you ever get to that level of Christ consciousness? because it says in the Bible that we're supposed to be living like Christ. Will you ever get to that level when you're not taking ownership of your part? You're living in darkness, right? So I said that being aligned with light expands by deepening your connection with Source, with God, with love, not through accumulation, but by allowing surrender and trust, patience, service to others and yourself as well, right? Be kind to others and yourself. Purity of intention, your intentions must be godly in life to able to really truly live in Christ consciousness, to live like a so-called, what they call themselves, born again Christians, but they live far from the light. You understand? Stillness and surrender, trust in God